Live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Episode 75 of the Venture Maidens. Wow. 75. Wow. That's a big milestone. That's a passing grade, at that point.
C's get degrees.
I certainly did. So welcome back, everyone, to this hot and heavy little episode we're about to have, because guess what, kids, we're gonna have a big fight. Just letting you know ahead of time, so buckle up, because also this is part 1. This is episode 75 part 1, so more doom and gloom to come in part 2 next time. But let's see if our heroes can make it through the first half. Hey everybody, welcome. This is the Venture Maidens. If you're here, it's kind of, for the first time, it's awkward because we're about to do a final boss fight, but who cares? We love it. We love to have you here. Venture Maidens is an actual play D&D 5.5, we're now all calling it, / Tales the Valiant, actual play live stream and podcast. We do keep, it's a very adult show. We fucking swear all the time, like sailors, so watch out. On top of that, we do keep some general content warnings up, in particular for graphic body horror violence descriptions. We also have, for this episode, confinement in general is going to be like a thing that happens. So if things like cages or stuff like that freaks you out, this might not be the episode for you. If other content warning things come up over the course of this episode, we will add them to the chat. So if you're watching live right now, look for the warnings right there, scrolling up in chat. If you're listening, make sure to check out the podcast episode show notes. You never know what comes up when you're doing it live, so make sure to double check. All right, I think that's the business. So, hey everybody, my name is Celeste Konowich, and tonight I will be your game master.
Hello, I am Brittany Quintero playing Morana, your cleric. Wait, Eldrin cleric. Wait, I already said Morana. Sorry, it's been a minute.
It's all true.
Hi, I'm Nasim. I'm playing your orc fighter druid, Tony Silvertail.
And I'm Sage, and tonight I will be Aoife Flannery, your bucolic satyr bard.
Bucolic? So many B words.
Bucolic. What an SAT word.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Right, SAT prep word.
Rural, pastoral, idyllic, rustic.
Oh. It sounds too much like bubonic for me to really like it.
That's
but
fair.
I get where you're at.
Yeah, I thought it was like a disease from a pasture.
There's literally a baby sickness called colic.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know what? A double-edged sword right for this episode. We're deep in hell. Let's talk all about it. So before we dive in, it's been a minute since we recorded, so we gotta do a recap for the people and ourselves. How y'all feeling about doing a recap? You want me to do the recap?
It's a pretty simple one.
Yeah.
It was mostly a big old battle with an orchestra swarm of instruments, which was tough. Tougher than I anticipated, even though Tony fared fairly well with the incredible support of Aoife and, of course, Morana. And we eventually defeated it. And we ended the episode with a little dream dialogue with Arrow.
Yeah.
And we reconnected in our consciousness, and he basically reassured me he was okay and that he thinks he'd found his people and how to bring them back, how to restore them. And he wanted to send the pieces of the horses that he had flown away when he was in that battle a few episodes back to distract those clay horses. He gave the pieces of those bodies, those figures, to me. He sent them to us via some magic that Morana produced, I believe. I don't remember what the spell was that you used to send him over. One of you used some kind of
Yeah, teleportation circle.
teleportation. Yeah. And we got like a sack of basically alicorn fragments, clay fragments of alicorns
that have
to
like their
take
soul
back.
dust in them.
Yeah,
essentially.
to take back with us. And we said we would hold on to it and keep it safe and figure out what to do with it. And then we took a short rest to recover and lick our wounds from that orchestra battle. And we're kind of just chilling right now in front of a set of doors before we go further into this hellscape.
And who knows what will be on the other side?
No idea.
Yeah, good job. Anything else y'all want to add?
Oh yeah, that pretty much.
Pretty much covered it.
Yeah,
We did
being
a little
able to
warm-up
combine.
fight.
Yeah,
It's just a warm up.
a little pregame.
A little pregame. Yeah. So that's exactly where we're picking up. Like we said, after dealing with Domatia and the big freakiness of the chase where she led you through all these weird, were they rooms in the museum? Were they magic environments? Who knows? The final room you had gotten there, you had destroyed her big mirror. That last chamber, you had found the door out of there, and it had led you to basically a backstage warehouse area, the part of the museum that no one's supposed to see with all the crates and the boxes. As you had explored, you had been attacked by this swarm of instruments that had, the broken or, dispossessed souls maybe of the Corellans that weren't good enough to put on display and had been discarded here. All that fury and psychic spiritual wrath had come and tried to attack you. You took them down, which is probably a blessing. In their fragmented form, there was not much you could have done for them other than put them to rest. And after that fight, that little warm-up fight, which was, you're fine. Don't even worry about it. You survived, and you had that psychic connection with Era, who had apologized for having to leave you and not explaining why it had happened. But basically, in that hourglass, we had learned that wasn't just a dream. This was some kind of place that had held the souls of his people, and he was able to get some of that magical essence somehow. And you don't know where he is, but he was like, hey, I'm in a dimension between dimensions right now, and I need you to take this stuff so I can find my way back to you. And it had been a very sweet and lovely moment. And also, Tony, you achieved the next tier of your heroic destiny. We didn't say that.
Right.
You want to remind
That's
us what you
right.
get from that, you tier 3?
I'm just so angelic and pure that I can tell if you're fucking lying to me, bitch.
Bitch, I know. Yeah, so you got
Yes, I gain truth sense.
Yeah, which is some shit that angels usually get. So, yeah, Tony, you got a little halo. You look cute as hell. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Does it have the distinct smell of bullshit?
I smell some bullshit. Maybe
smell a
that's
bit
the
of
sense,
shite.
right?
Smell bullshit.
You said, oh, where's the poop? Where's the poop? So basically with the symbiosis heroic destiny, you get a specific cool sense based on the type of creature you've deepened this bond with Era so much. Some of his power extends to you, and since he's a celestial, truth sense is the one that you get. So that will certainly be useful dealing with all these lying freaking humanoids y'all have been dealing with here. So won't help you with the Fae, who by themselves can't directly lie, but they're very tricky. Very experienced in getting around directly lying. But we'll see. Yeah, so here we are. You'd ended that conversation, and we had taken a short rest because this area that you're currently in, you're still in this back house kind of warehouse space. And it didn't seem like any other threats were coming, so it seemed like a pretty good idea to stop and take a breather at this moment. And you do have, this single set of double doors that leads out somewhere else in the museum. And based on your experience so far, every time you go into a new room, something bad is waiting. So here we are. Taking this short rest now. So I wanted to check in. Did everybody go ahead and are we spending some hit dice and getting stuff back?
Yeah, Aoife uses her once per day of the... Oh my gosh, I'm completely blanking on the ritual spell, and that will be 8 HP.
Is that prayer of healing?
Prayer of healing, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, prayer of healing. Are you casting that on everybody, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And she will also pass Tony a potion of haste, because it doesn't do much for Aoife, but it will allow Tony to get, if we open the doors, get an extra action, double movement speed, and a bonus to your AC. And she'll give one to Marana as well.
Basically, what is it that I'm getting?
So I'll post it in the Zoom chat, but you'll, for 1 minute after you drink it, action on your turn, which can be used to attack, dodge, disengage, hide. And then your movement speed doubles, and you get a +2 to AC and advantage on dex saves.
My goodness.
It's pretty
Yo, dude.
You don't have to worry about holding concentration or feeling the effects of lethargy afterwards.
You get to ignore the
So it's haste without... Oh my god.
What? That's awesome.
Haste without a hangover?
Yeah, haste
Pretty
without a
much.
hangover is great.
Heck.
You. All right. I would say
That's
because that lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah.
So don't drink it now, but drink it when
Definitely not, no.
Yeah, imagine right before we open the doors and we feel like something is going to come on.
Maybe not right before
I-
you open the door. Just when you see it. Just when you see it. When you sense Celeste,
You
is
know
about
it
to-
when you see it. You'll
It's
know.
about to make you roll initiative.
Chug a Gatorade.
Basically, like I can choose, like when I have the feeling that I'm going to piss my chitin or robes, choose that instead.
Yeah. Instead of pissing your robes, drink a potion. Yeah, exactly.
Indeed. Well, like sometimes nerves, you don't actually have to go to the bathroom.
I know. I'm a nervous peer. I
I'm
admit it.
and shitter. Like I'm a nervous piss shitter.
Oh man! All right, good to know. All right,
That's our TMI for today.
Our TMI for today.
Is it?
I'm sure there'll be more.
Is it?
Okay, so everybody is good. Everybody's squared up. Everybody got back everything. Are you good, Tony? Do you get any of your druid stuff back on short rest?
Oh, yeah. My nature's gift restores pretty much everything that I used, except for the one thing was that magic item that we used. One of the Minotaur squeezes. We used one, which requires a long rest to recover. So we only have one remaining.
And everybody's up to date on their luck.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
got four whole points.
I got 2.
Man, you better not earn too much more. You have to reset it, kid.
I know.
And Aoife, are you currently in your Fae form?
She is.
Okay, good to know. All right, then that's it. So I turn it over to you, kids.
Thank you, Aoife, for that little boost there. I think I'm feeling pretty good. If you guys are ready, I'm itching to get out of here and find my way back to Arrow. So, should I open the doors?
No time like the present.
Here we go. And I will look at the doors carefully first.
As you're looking at them, they look sort of like industrial metal doors, very basic handles, nothing like the opulent structures and surfaces you've seen throughout this place. This is very much the back room stuff you're not supposed to see.
Okay. Well, that feels good enough to me. I don't think I need to do any checks here, actually. I'm going to go ahead and open those doors.
Yeah, so you open the doors and you see a hallway, a long hallway. As the doors swing open, you find yourself, in one of those kind of antechamber style rooms that you've now been familiar with. It seems like in between each of like the big exhibit rooms so far, there's been these kind of waiting spaces, right? So you see a couple of benches like lining this actually a long hall with multiple doors, which isn't something you've seen before. And all of them are labeled with different things like, you know, I don't know, villains, monsters, you know, menagerie, like all these titles that probably lead off to different areas of the museum. But as you look down, and once again, you're back now, if you all step out into the hallway, you close the door behind you, and you see the seams disappear, blending in perfectly with the crystalline, you know, reflective diamond-studded, like, walls and, you know, gilded things. So it's like they never existed at all. It's a perfect hiding place for these little doors. So as you're looking down the hall, and you see, you know, probably 8 or so of these doors leading off down the ways, your attention is pulled to these red doors, like at the very end of this hallway that are facing you here. And they, by far, are the fanciest and grandest that you have seen. And as you're kind of getting your bearings, you hear like a little dingle bell sound that like echoes through and, you know, in your mind, coming from nowhere and everywhere at once. Guests, the exhibit is about to open. Musicians of the plains, now, please, assemble for the grand opening. We look forward to seeing you. And as this happens and you're looking at these double doors, you see the shifting experience you've had before, you know, with like the demonic symbols that kind of appear on the nameplate above the door, move and crawl across the surface until you can read them. Musicians of the Plains. The title appears before you, and the doors seem to like uplight glow as this happens. Apparently now is the time. Your invitation is ready.
That's over the set of red doors that we saw? Yep. Okay.
Yes, Brady, raising your hand.
Are there is it literally just us, or are there other creatures that start to come out of hallways?
As you are looking up and down the hallway, it seems like it's only you, but that's no guarantee, right? You have learned that the doors and structures here, there are many ways into the areas of the museums. This is one entrance. Perhaps there are others.
Okay.
Yeah, that expression.
Aoife sucks in a breath and she says, well, I guess this is the moment we've got this.
Yep. Well, here I go. And Tony will open the doors again.
You walk down the long hallway, and it just feels so much longer than it looks like. And it's almost like this place is kind of playing on your sense of trepidation. You've started to realize it's getting into your mind. The longer and longer you stay here, it's crawling into your mind and your soul, into your being. As you reach out, what seems like an impossibly long thing in your arm kind of extends way further beyond than what you think it should, and you pull open this door. You can immediately tell the space beyond you is very different than the one you're in. You know, you're in this like big reflective kind of diamond hallway, but the space beyond is dim. It's dimly lit, like a cocktail party sort of atmosphere. And immediately the chatter of dozens of different languages, some of which you all recognize, pick up fragments of, but many you do not, as you hear music playing, and people are milling about. It's all kind of dark and shadowy from the outside, right? But as you look in, you see the low lighting, and there's people passing trays and walking around. It seems like quite a festive atmosphere inside.
Aoife lets out this held-in breath and is like, no, I felt like I should have expected this. This is so weird that it's so normal.
Where did these people come from? We haven't seen anyone else here.
This place is.
Your mic keeps going in and out, I think, with your internet, but
What did you say? This place is what?
your place is...
Extremely
stranger and
strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it thaumaturgy or prestidigitation? It's prestidigitation. That's like the quick dry cleaning spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Damn it.
If it's like utility, it's prestidigitation. If it's to impress or scare someone, it's probably thaumaturgy.
Well, I wanted to do like a quick little like.
Like, oh no, we're about to go to a party. Yeah, you can. Dust. You get a lint
Can I
roller.
use like? Yeah. Can I use thaumaturgy as like a quick little like a blow like?
Sure, you can use it to make yourself shiny.
Yeah.
Glitter. Throw some glitter on it.
I should have picked prestidigitation. Anyway.
Tony, I'm gonna open my ears a bit and see if I can like eavesdrop on some of these passing conversations and see what people are chattering about.
Sure. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Orc, Sylvan, Druidic.
Okay. You probably hear some Sylvan, and you might hear a little Orcish, but it sounds different somehow than what you're used to. It's like a dialect you've never heard before, which is kind of strange. And are you all like wading into the crowd?
I was gonna ask, are we moving as a unit
You tell me.
together?
Yes.
I think, yeah, feeling a little bit stressed out and unsure of who these people are and what we should think of them. I think Aoife would want to stick pretty close to you all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm not even consciously. I think I'm like holding on to whoever's closest to me,
Yeah.
so like a piece of clothing.
So as you pass into the room, and you hear the of the door behind you and that like click and lock sound, like it's echoing so hard in your head. You note that this door as well disappears into kind of the dark, jazzy, unlit wall of this space. And you are acutely aware that you can no longer see any doorways leading in or out of this room. And as you move, into the crowds of people, you see, it's at first glance, it's like high society individuals. There a lot of them are wearing like black, and they're standing around drinking champagne, as you can see, horned, demonic or devilish figures in like sharp waiter outfits are delivering, drinks to people. There's also a flute, a tray is offered to you as you pass in one of these almost like shadowy faced figures. Do you take a...
Aoife waves a hand to decline.
How much space is in between
Not
the
a lot.
people?
It seems like a pretty popular
Like how
event, so
crowded?
you're sort of having to, move your way through these.
Are there any spaces where it's not crowded?
Yeah, like you could, stand, kind of make your way towards one of these natural points, like on the outside edge of the room, like any other party,
And I'm also very clearly clocking that I see 0 doors anywhere.
Yeah.
It is a doorless box.
Tony or Marana,
And
did
no
you take
windows.
a champagne flute? Aoife
No.
waved away. No?
No,
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
All right.
And I'm sorry. I got a phone call which paused my recording, so I like spaced out for a second trying to handle that. Okay. I missed you said I heard some languages, but they sounded different. Did that mean that like I couldn't understand what they were actually saying?
Yeah, here we go. So as you're like walking and moving through the room, kind of pushing through people, you say no to the champagne, and you're getting a better look at these people, and you're realizing you're sort of struggling to see or hear them. It's weird. It's like there's a muted sensation on your brain, right? It's almost like these people are shadows, or they're not. There's something not, like, you try to look at their faces, right, and your attention is sort of pulled away, and the lighting is strange and it's bizarre, but you can see a lot of them. They look like maybe they're devils or horned figures, or some of them demons.
Fallen memories.
Yeah, like visions of things. They're not people, like in the sense they're everywhere you look. It's somewhere different, and the faces seem to change and blur as you move along, and you're catching like snippets. It's the same with the conversation. You kind of, it phases in and out. Hearing things like, "Oh, what a lovely evening at the exhibit! I'm so excited to see you." You know, it's like little party, meaningless chatter that you might expect. And I think, you know, Marana, as you're trying to like push away and like see, you know, just like get a freaking space, right, to get a breath, you do make your way towards. There are like little cocktail rounds, like standing tables that have been kind of set up. It seems like in the center of the room, so you can like sort of scoot your way into one of these tables. And now that you've got like a little bit of space around you, you realize that at the focal point, the front of the room, there is a stage that's set up, like a small presentational stage with like these heavy, you know, beautiful red velvet curtains that are currently closed, right? With like the picturesque, you know, the golden like braided rope, you know, waiting for something to happen. There's like dim spots on the stage, like everybody here is mingling before the curtain is raised and something is revealed. And as you're looking around the room, you see that there are actually 4 other curtained objects. Whatever they are, they seem to extend from like the floor to the ceiling of this very high, maybe 20-foot tall kind of style ballroom that you appear to be in. There's one like, they form like a diamond shape. There's 4 of them, right? And they're covered. They seem to be like pillars of some kind, maybe, but they're all wrapped in these red velvet curtains, waiting to be revealed.
It's taking everything in my body to not want to. I'm trying my hardest to be casual and non-plussed or whatever. Everything in my bones is screaming to make it to like the edge of the wall.
Yeah, I mean, you look around you and there's walls of people. So your instincts, it's like, you know, like
I don't want to be in the middle of it. I hate it.
Yeah, so it's like you feel.
I want to find a solid thing.
Yeah, you definitely feel exposed here in the center, but it's that something is wrong.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't feel it. Hold on, let me clarify. It's not exposure. I don't feel like I'm being watched. I hate how crowded it is.
You probably
I shall
feel
remind
like you're being
you.
Watched. I think there's that little itch on the back of your neck. There's this feeling that somehow this is for you, right? This is all for you.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I'm still wrapped up in the claustrophobic aspect of this. So let's make matters even more fucking uncomfortable. I also feel like I'm in a tight space and that I'm being fucking observed. Fantastic. I think I'm kind of just like frozen at this table. I'm leaning onto this table for dear life.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I am in a headspace that I even am aware of where Aoife or Tony is.
Yeah. As you're moving along, you know, there is a moment as you're kind of all getting your bearings and looking at each other like, what is happening? All of a sudden, lights flicker in the room, like the already low lights do the like 1, 2, 3 darkness, like intermission is about to end or the show is about to begin. Take your seats is the indication, and the whispering and, you know, the conversation sort of like goes down to a low, dull hum. Is there anything you want to do or say in this moment before the curtain raises?
I think just to get a clarification, so there's the main stage, which has a curtain.
Yep.
And then there are like 4 others.
So it's like, so you're in like a big square ballroom space. At the front of the room, there is a stage with a curtain that's like hiding maybe, you know, I don't know, like a fifth of the room here. And then you are currently in the center of the room in sort of like a square area full of like cocktail tables. And at the corners of each of that square towards the center, it looks like there are pillars that extend from the floor to the ceiling. And curtains are currently around the pillars, hiding whatever is going on with them.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
So
it.
imagine like structural floor to ceiling, like at the center of the ballroom, there are these four, pillars that are, I don't know, decorative or something. Something's weird is about to,
They're like shower curtains.
yeah, like shower curtain, yeah, ringing around, hiding the curtains from you. Oh, I guess I should also mention, up above you, so sort of the center of it, and you see now, like with all the lighting and everything that's happening, suspended from the ceiling is a lantern, unlike any you have ever seen. It's huge. I mean, it's big enough that two people could be put inside it if you wanted them to. Imagine like those beautiful kind of Moroccan glass lanterns, right? That have like hexagonal sides with like beautiful colored glass. And one of those like swinging entrance, and it's like held by this chain that's like this black forged chain that could like hold a fucking dragon. Like that's how big this is, suspended from there, and glowing within it are dozens of these lights. They look like fireflies, but the size of like a human head. And they're kind of drifting around in there, and they change colors right as they move across the glass, casting this kind of rainbow dim shimmer, and they dull and light up, as these cues are happening. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, a voice carries throughout the room. Welcome to the musicians of the plains. And there's a golf clap that comes from all the shadowy figures around the room. And the curtain parts. And you see, set up on the stage is... The best way, the visual at first, is like a pipe organ. Like one of those massive, huge pipe organs that like extend all the way up to the rafters of like those old churches. But instead of pipes, you see that there are rows and rows and rows of bells that have been hung and like strung up on these different rows. Bells of all different size, from, tiny little jingle bells to these huge brass, like big as your chest bells, hung in rows. There are hundreds of them, all arranged in these strange, like pipe-like formations. And sitting in front of this is a keys, like you would see on a pipe organ. And there's like a from the audience, and you see a spotlight travels from the side of the stage, and a figure steps out from behind, like dramatically. And the figure you see before you, you have seen in a few different illustrations now. It is like a 5-foot tall sort of humanoid frog creature that steps out in front of you, dressed in like this red tailcoat tailored suit that would probably look cool on anyone who didn't have a giant frog head. And you see this frog like is wearing this bone corset like collar that kind of gives them the impression of a neck, but it's this very rigid structure that gives them sort of a noble bearing as they step out, and they bow dramatically to the audience, and everyone's woo, yeah! It's that moment before the pianist sits down to play. And once the clapping has finally died down, this figure, the curator, takes a seat at this organ and begins to play. And you hear the screaming begin as each bell hits a note, and the shrill, tortured scream of whichever soul happens to be in that bell rings out across the room. Just this chorus of pain and suffering begins to play, and you hear, like they're listening to a beautiful concerto piece from all of these shadowy figures around them. And as this, the intro note plays, and like you're about to move to that second, quartet or piece, right? The movement, there's a note, and you see the four pillars surrounding you. All of a sudden, in a very dramatic, like, whoo, as like the hoop drops from the ceiling, right, revealing what is inside of each of these things. And you see, it's like glass tubes, transparent glass tubes rising from the floor to the ceiling. And inside are these trees of bells, like wound up almost like DNA strands, like when you're looking at them in these strange contraptions here. And a bunch of these floating lights, like you see up in the chandelier up above, drift aimlessly in between these bells. And the second piece begins to play, and you see just like the lights of these things, whatever are trapped inside of these shimmer and shudder as these notes are playing, and all the bells begin to ring out, and the screaming, and it's not something mortals were ever meant to hear. I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw as you're listening to this horrible, horrible dirge of pain.
Are there actual musical notes, or are we just hearing a fucking
There is like a musical
cacophony?
Note, like, imagine a very like dull tones that are playing, but with the amount of screaming that is like ringing out, it's like he's hitting like the skulls of these people as they're going.
So like the hammer of a piano is hitting a string that has a skull on it, essentially.
Yeah, and it's
making
yeah. So there is music
song
underneath it, but your mortal brains are so overwhelmed by this, it's hard to comprehend.
Okay.
How many luck
What's
points am
12
I allowed
plus
to add at once? As many as I have?
Yeah, if you want to add all 4 to a check, you could just increase it by 4, or you could spend 3 to get a reroll.
My beautiful and generous DM, if I tell you what I rolled first, would you let me know what I need to pass?
I will do it for this one. Yes.
Hold on, before I rolled a 21. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
I got a 17.
You're good. Yes, dear.
Is it that close, Sissy? Is it that close?
14.
Okay. That's close. But you might want to spend maybe one.
Okay, I'll spend a luck point. I get a 15.
15 is a pretty good integer for a moderate check. Okay, you go up to 15. At first, like, it feels like your head is going to rip itself apart, Tony. You have never had to process such pain that was, like, outside of your body. It's horrible. What you're hearing is horrible. This is what hell sounds like. Right here, right now. And you have never been so sure of that. What is it? What is it that... what is it about that luck point that saves you from whatever, like, it feels like you're just, like, your soul is going to be ripped out of your body if you have to listen to this for one more second. What saves you?
I think everything we've done to get to this point, and like losing Arrow, finding Morana, getting through this thing with the 3 of us together, sacrificing the bit of memory of Rook, like all of that leading to this moment right here. We've been fighting so hard to find these Corellans, and now we're finally here, and I'm hearing their pain. That is, her bones are shaking, feeling that, and she knows that she has to pull herself together if she's going to accomplish what they came here to do.
Even the most evil mortal in existence probably couldn't listen to this and feel not stirred to action. And you know that. All you've experienced comes back, and it keeps you through this. But the song is continuing to play, and it's only going to get worse. So it's up to you, kids, what you do in this moment. If you don't do anything, every, 10 seconds, I'm going to make you reroll this check.
Oh man, Aoife, I think instinctually reaches out her hands to grab one of Marana's and one of Tony's and squeezes as like we are accosted by this horrific sound that is erupting from all around us. And she looks at each of you and she's like biting her lip and she just like barely manages to nod and then look at the stage with like terror and determination.
I'll say, if you want to act, if you want to attack, I will give you
Yes.
a surprised round against the curator in this moment because he's facing away from you playing.
Chug those potions.
That would be, do that. We're going to start initiative.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are these fucking fiends or undead?
Yes, they are fiends.
Fiends. Sick. Cool.
Devil, archdevil, devils and demons are fiends.
I'm about to use a motherfucking channel divinity fucking feature.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is the time.
This is the
I get to
time.
use things.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So I think I'd like to imagine that as Eva grabs our hands and squeezes them, that's when we're like fucking slow movie montage, grab our fucking potions of speed and like fucking chug them together and slam it down on the ground before taking action.
Hell yeah.
But
It's
that wouldn't be a good surprise, would it?
Well, here's what I'm going to do. Because I can start initiative now, and you'll get this, and we'll do the surprised round now, and your potions will have to be basically that free, turn you get. Or I can delay until after you've drunk the potions, but then you're going to have to make my save again because you're not interrupting what is happening.
I do not want to fucking make that save again.
I think that's a wise choice.
Yeah, I'd like the free move to drink this potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want maybe the surprise
we'll
is
start
a
initiative now.
slamming it on the ground.
We'll start initiative now. Okay.
Yes, you can have my vote.
Yeah. So as we go ahead, and we have rolled, remind me all what you all rolled for the folks listening.
Tony has 18.
18. Nice.
Aoife got a 9.
Ooh, not so nice. Makes sense,
I got
though.
a 21.
Musician, a 21. F. All right, Marana.
Wait,
So-
didn't I? I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So, Marana, you have the first action here as we are officially in initiative. So, if you want to drink that potion, that is technically an action to drink a potion. Unless you have an item or anything that lets you use an item.
Well, I'm going to drink the potion, but then does that effect take place?
Immediately.
So then you get another action.
Sick.
You
So
can
I'm
use to make an attack, basically, is the relevant one for you, or to take like a dodge action.
Yeah, so unfortunately you can't use that extra action to cast a spell
My
or use a feature.
Channel divinity? I don't think it's a spell.
Technically,
It's not a spell.
Technically not. You have to
It is an action.
technically take it. So haste specifies you have like 3 actions you can take. It's not just an extra action. You have to use
It says
action can only be
additional
used to
action.
take the attack action. So look at Sage's note. So you can take the attack
Yeah.
action, 1 weapon attack. You can take the dash action, disengage, hide, or use an object.
so destroy profane is like the weird
yeah, it's its own action.
thing.
But
Okay.
I
Then
am going to allow you to do it.
really, you don't think it would work better under a different circumstance? I'm like super open. Like, I mean, I would also fucking love to throw my Biden at that little fucker, the back of that little fucker's head to send a message.
I would let you do Channel Divinity just this once and break the rules as your extra action. Or if you would like to throw your bite in, I think both are equally good options in this moment. Because if the curator keeps playing before you do anything about him, you don't know when he goes in initiative. So
I feel like for the theatrics, because I'm also happy to fucking throw a bite in, but I think the theatrical thing is what I'm. Thank you for letting me role play this, because I'm like, I've been willpowering the fuck out of myself of this horrible fucking situation, and the way that I'm feeling channeled to divinity is that this crossed the line so fucking thoroughly that like I am fully dissociated.
Yeah.
I don't even care how fucking tight these quarters feel previously. I'm fucking out. The screams of these fucking
have to do
tortured
something.
souls have set me far beyond. And reactively, destroy profane is my single-minded fucking feeling, especially after getting zooted on this potion of speed.
Yeah. It's
So
like
that's
an adrenaline
but
shot.
it's like,
Yeah.
so thank you. That's what I would like to role play, and I'm gonna fucking do it. So I don't even know what this shit looks like, but he's got to make a fucking wisdom save.
Channel divinity, because I believe it says every fiend or undead within 30 feet of you. Yes, so it's not just him; it's literally everyone in this room. Yes,
within 30 feet of you that you can see or hear to make a wisdom save.
so you're about to
And
affect like 100 people.
Yeah, fuck them up. Fuck them up.
This is a great fucking feature.
This is what I'm like,
this is what
this is a pretty
this is
good
what
time
this
to use
feature was written for.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. I'm so happy you're bending the rules, because it is okay.
Yeah. So
What does it look like?
We haven't seen it. We haven't seen your turn. What's your deal, kid? How you do this as a cleric? This is like the uber cleric ability. This is like when you think of classic priest turning back dead and evil forces.
I feel like I am unaware of what everyone else is experiencing, but I would imagine that it becomes a fucking vacuum. And it's cold and dark and the air is sucked out of it, as I am like literally absorbing the power of fucking the underworld that sanctifies death and doesn't torture souls. And I want to, since I'm going with a hound theme, even though it's kind of a little more Artemis-y, I am thinking of Cerberus, and so I have a bit of a hound theme. I want to say like that sound of like wolves, especially coyotes, that like chilling sound is kind of the essence of when I get fucking activated.
Yeah.
Like the chorus of wolves and like the darkness of death, but like the absence of existence.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking of turning the profane.
Yeah. So I think in this moment, it's like that scene they do it in cinema all the time, right after the explosion, the like the ring out. There's just this like implosion moment, and then and the silence like blasts out. And I think Tony and Aoife, like you hear it immediately as everything stops in this like. And it seems like that moment of silence, that ringing goes on for a long time. And then the baying of hounds appears in the distance. And both Tony and Aoife, I think you would see, probably not Marana, you're like, doing your cleric shit in this moment. But eyes of hellhounds surround the outside edges. And as these hounds appear, because once the hellhound calls, all the fiends in this room know someone is about to die. And as this happens, so what is the save for this? It's a wisdom save versus your spellcasting save DC. Yeah, I think it's what it is.
They must make a wisdom save. I would imagine
it is. I'm 99% sure it's your spellcasting save DC.
Spell save DC 16. And if any of those, I highly doubt any of these creatures are CR1 or lower.
No.
Cool.
So here's what happens. Because this like rings out and there's the, and the curator stops playing and everybody stops what they're doing. And there is like a moment of silence. Everyone's staring at each other like, what is happening? And then you begin to see the shadows on the edge of the room, like, it's almost like a wave of them, right, as they pull back and like leave towards the edges of the room, and you see just faces and like it's almost like the silent gestures of people like get out, get out, get out, and they start to like disappear in these hordes of like shadows as they are like oh fuck, who brought a cleric, right? And like everybody's like, nope, 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 out of it. And in a moment, a very scary moment, you all find yourself standing in this empty ballroom, right? It's still dim and creepy, but it's the creepy of after the party. It's midnight, right? Like the streamers are on the ground. There's like the sad balloons and the empty plates and glasses scattered about this place. You have cleared it the fuck out. And the curator's still on stage. Stop playing. You see the hunched shoulders and like the hands hovering over the keys. And there's this moment of like, as he turns to look at you with that frog face that never looks happy. And you just get the bad. You have got his attention. Sirs and madams, here we go. As he stands up. And you're in for a fucking fight, kids. All right. Good.
How far are we away from him?
Take a look. You're like 30 feet away from him. He was on the stage. Like, this whole
30,
room
okay.
is maybe 60 by 60 across. It's like a nice ballroom, but it's not like huge, you know? This is like the sub-Marriott ballroom. not the main one. So you have his attention, and there we go. You gotta, yep, so you have done it. You have done it. Anything else? That was a good turn. Take a look, by the way, for that use of turn, the profane. Extremely good fucking use.
That was really fun.
Extremely choice use of it.
Yo, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like, I don't know, I have my Biden. I don't know if that counts as like pulling my Biden out and being having it ready.
Have it ready.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Appropriately, in this moment, there's going to be a lair action. It's a surprise round, so the curator is not going to act on this turn. But the lair activates. Here we go. All right. So, oh my god, all my notes. Hee hee hee. Boss fight. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited?
I'm excited to fuck this little piece of shit up.
Up. You got me angry right away.
Yeah, fucking same. I looked at I used something I normally overlook. That's how pissed I am.
Use it. All right. You see, as he turns to look at you, just mad that this has all stopped, he raises one of his froggy hands, like sort of up to the ceiling, towards that big chandelier lantern hanging up above. And you see it begins to shake as like something is trying to escape it. And then a bunch of these like lights pop out of it. Like they're being pulled out of this, and they come racing once they're out of the lantern to his hands. And it's like, they just dissolve into his fingers. And there's like a whoop, gulping sound you hear, and like he like sort of glows with a silvery light as he's just consumed some of these souls to give him a little bit of temp HP.
Thanks, I hate it. We're gonna break that fucking lantern.
Yeah. Fucking hate you. All right.
Me?
That was my lair
Can I
action. So
fuck him up
Tony,
now?
Tony, go for it. Go for it, kid. We're up to
Great. So we have our haste potion, which is active, which means that my speed is currently at 60.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get up into his face and hit him with a sword?
Yeah.
Great. Then I'm going to make it fucking count with a stunt to make it count.
Yeah.
And with my radiant longsword,
Yes.
we're going to swing. Oh, and that was a natural 20.
Oh, bitch.
Let's go!
Oh,
Love this.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
Hold on. Let me find all my dice.
Yikes.
Starting strong.
She's mad.
Woof.
It's unnatural shit. Hold on. Okay, what do I need? What am I looking for?
This is hell, baby.
Oh, yeah, bitch. Okay. So that's 9, 10, 19. Slashing plus 11. 16, 17, 18 radiant damage.
So 11 normal, 18 radiant.
And then did
No.
you add your extra
No.
plus 10?
19. It was 19 regular,
Whoa, plus 18 radiant.
not 11.
Okay.
19 plus 18 radiant, plus 10 more of my making it count damage, which I think would be just the slashing. I don't think it would be the radiant.
Yeah. Just a slashing. But it's magical slashing, so it still counts.
Is magical slashing, that's right.
Yeah, let's get it out of the way
10,
right now.
No, 10 is... No.
You've gotta
10 is
use
equal
magic.
to my attack roll, so it's an extra 8 damage because of my fighter level.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I completely forgot you're a split
Multi-class.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but since that takes away my extra attack, we then instead go into our second action with our haste spell.
Yeah. But remember, it's
So-
not a full action. You get one extra weapon attack because of haste. It's not.
Oh, it's just a weapon attack.
Yeah, it's not the full attack action because that would be ridiculous. But you get one free shot.
Okay, but I could make it count again.
No, because you can only use one stunt per turn. So this is still part of your
that's
same
right.
turn. Yeah.
Okay, then we'll just hit him,
Yeah. That'll, that's.
and I'll just fucking hit him.
I'll just punch him in the face.
Oh, and you know what? That was a 19 to hit, so we're gonna crit again.
Maybe a surprise.
I love it.
The fucking venom.
Okay,
That
so
he
that
deserves.
is
You ate all my temporary soul hit points already. Damn.
yummy.
Rude.
Okay, so that is 10, 6, 16 slashing damage plus
Just before.
17 radiant damage.
All right. Okay. And here is some good news for you kids. As you hit him with the radiant damage, you get the distinct impression that he's sort of surprised, like as his wounds like on his body, there's like a moment of like, it won't even matter. And then he takes the radiant and it doesn't heal and the frog eyes go really big. So, I'm just gonna spill the beans now. This creature has a feat called Soul Regeneration. So, he's gonna regain hit points at the start of each of its turns unless it takes radiant damage. Then the trait doesn't function.
Ooh.
Thank you.
So, the Curator dies only if it starts its turn with 0 HP and doesn't regenerate. So, those of you who deal radiant damage, keep track.
I can swippity swap.
But you gotta hit him, is the problem.
Oh, I promise it won't. I don't think it'll be a problem.
I'm just saying, make sure somebody hit him, somebody do it with the radiant damage each turn. Otherwise, this fight is gonna
Suck.
suck. Yeah. Wow, that really fucking sucked. That was a lot of damage. Wow.
Oh wait, I deadly flourish too. Hold on, I deadly flourish. Because I crit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get to do your extra attack.
Make a surprise melee attack against each creature. I should have done that last one too. Fuck. Oh well.
Of it. I think it is only
Right?
once per turn. But that's
Okay.
it
Oh,
might
yeah,
not
because
be.
you have to spend a reaction to do it.
Yes. So you're spending your
Okay.
reaction to do this. So you will not get. You should note that down. You're not going to get attacks of opportunity or nothing. You have to spend your reaction to do your deadly
Okay.
flourish.
Got it.
But you get an extra free ass attack against him, so I would take it.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
All right. 18 to hit is exactly your number, Lucky.
Ooh, okay.
Lucky you.
Good to know.
AC 18 confirmed.
Then that is 11 slashing damage and 7 radiant damage.
Yikes. All right. You have. All right. You. Whew. Okay.
How much damage total was that just now? I just want to know.
Yeah.
What
here,
did I
one
do?
sec, I'll tell you. 83 damage.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I love this for you.
Radiant damage?
No, just 83
Oh, that
total
was
damage
total.
was the
Hopefully we could just outpace his regeneration, you know?
I'm not going to tell you what percentage that was of his total health because he's got a lie. It's final boss, but it is not a awesome percentage.
You winded him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're wounded. He bleeding. All right, I'm not gonna. Okay, kid gloves off. All right, I just took them off.
They were never on, don't lie.
All right, so this would be where the curator goes, but it's a surprise round. So Aoife, we come to you, dear satyr, and then that will be the end of the surprise round.
So Aoife is going to use her action to do a bardic performance. She's going to do her cutting words, which she has not done before. So as like all of these shadowy creatures have dispersed, we're left in this room, and the curator has stopped playing, and we've certainly gained his attention. There's like quick smash cut of Aoife as she's like looking across the room to him, and they like exchange eye contact, and she becomes sort of like shrouded in this like shadowy aura as like whispers start to emanate from her. And then for her bonus action, she will give Marana a bardic inspiration die, so get a d10 that you can use. And then she will kind of peel off between like diagonal between Marana and Tony.
Okay.
So kind of be like 15 feet between either of them.
Sure.
And that is her move.
Nice. Okay. End of round one. So easy, right? All good. The surprise is over, kids. All right. So note, this is the end of round one. So you, after his turn, you're going to need to deal radiant damage to him again to prevent him from regenerating.
Yeah.
He's not going to regenerate at the start of this turn. But just keep in mind, it's going to be important. Otherwise, it'll get very hairy. Yes.
Has our haste ended too at the end of this round?
No,
it
it's only been
lasts
6 seconds.
a minute. So it
Oh,
it will last
I'm
probably the whole fight.
Oh,
Last
okay.
10
I
rounds.
was gonna say how many? Yeah, 10. I was like,
Then
how
it
many
is 10
rounds?
Okay.
Yeah.
I never know.
Probably the whole fight. We've never done a 10-round fight here on Adventure Maidens. If it happens, that would be wild. Okay. Well, I mean, Marana, you're starting us off. We are now at the top of round 2. The surprise condition has passed.
Oh shit! I thought there was gonna be some like weird. I thought I was gonna be waiting a while. Okay, fuck, I'm
It's
ready.
surprise- it was a surprise, so I can't do nothing.
Okay, so
Now
what I would
can.
like to do.
Start.
Thank God we have this like fucking potion. I am going to channel divinity again and take my action to do the foresee doom thing
Nice.
on the curator.
Cool.
So I'm cursing him for a minute, and he's Aoife and Tony are going to have advantage on first attack roll that they make against
you.
this cursed Tocket, as well as me. And now
Let's see.
the curator is vulnerable to necrotic damage that I deal, and he can't regain HP.
Oh, fuck.
And then, so for my speed potion action, weapon attack, I'm going to fucking charge with Hades' might, aka manifest might, and fucking hurl my bident
Hell yeah.
with blinding radiant damage for an extra D4.
Yeah. So I'm just saying right now,
Onto
it
this
doesn't
motherfucker.
matter if you deal radiant damage to him or not because he can't regenerate anyway because of your curse. So you guys don't have to worry about tracking it.
Sick. For like the sake that it glows. I'd like to believe that it
saying
sparkles.
For the kids out.
It's holy damage.
For the sparkle.
You curse.
But I'll also wait, if he's vulnerable to necrotic damage, then
You should do
maybe
necrotic damage. Because
I'm going to
that's
fucking-
that's why I'm saying this. There is no reason
Yeah.
to have to do radiant.
radiant specifically. Okay, so I'm gonna like, you see it start to glow, like I'm about to radiate, and I'm like, nope, fuck you. You desire you're gonna rot.
Hades
It's time to
power.
rot, motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey.
So yeah, it's gonna like grow dark. my bite grows dark with necrotic
Nice.
manifest, and it's time to throw this motherfucker.
Oh, you.
Oh my god. Sorry, this is a real. The way that you introduced this piece of shit has me fucking.
Final
Yeah.
boss energy.
Oh my god, is the move? So wait, would I be? I kind of want to run up to him. Does that take an action? He's within 30 feet.
You could
I can run up to him and sink it in with both hands. That's what I'm gonna do. This is a two-handed fucking bite-in attack.
Make roll that attack roll though first. Always
Sorry, that was the D10.
I know.
Advantage.
With
because it's your first
advantage.
attack, weapon attack. Because of your curse.
First roll was 16. Second roll was 15. So 16 plus, where is it? Two hands. So plus 10.
Yep. So 26 will certainly hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to. Hey, what's the bardic inspiration for, by the way?
Anything.
For any D20 roll, or you can add it to your damage, or
Gonna add it to
to
damage.
soften the damage against you.
Oh, maybe I should save it for that then. Okay. So bite two-handed. I'm going to roll a D8 plus 6. And then I get to.
On
What
top
hap-
of that, add your radiant. It's only the radiant damage that gets doubled.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Because he's vulnerable.
So yeah, your D8 plus 6, and then you get to add your 4 necrotic damage, which will get doubled to 8.
So it's going to be 6 plus
On the
6.
D8 plus 6. So that's 12 normal damage. Okay. And then
Yes.
you're dealing your proficiency bonus amount of
We said 12, and then it's a plus 4 for magic. Manifest might.
okay. So and that will be doubled to 8 because he's vulnerable. Nice.
Yes.
So 20 total damage. Whoa.
Yes.
Ugh. I don't love that. I don't love that for me. Yeah, that hurt.
I'm feeling my cleric.
It hurt. Yeah, hell yeah. You've clericked the cleric out of this situation. I'm so proud of you.
100%.
100. You've already channeled divinity. You've already done another channel divinity, which you've never done before. I'm very proud. You're playing your character. Hell yeah. All right. But now it's time for my lair actions.
Yucky.
Everything
fine.
goes dark as the curator just whistles, and all of these little souls and all of his little containers that have been providing light are told to shh. We are in complete darkness. Unless you have dark vision or a way to see, you are going to be rolling disadvantage for literally everything you cannot see. And this is going to last until initiative 20 count of the next round. Also, you cannot, most spells, you have to be able to see your target to cast. So, it's going to be a big problem. Let's do a roll call count again, because I believe no one here has dark vision.
Aoife wears
No.
goggles of night, which grant her
Look
dark
at
vision.
you buying things for yourself. All right. So, Tony and Marana, you're going to have to figure it out, kids. All right. But that was just my lair action. So, Tony, as you are standing here, you start your turn within 10 feet of the curator. You feel, man, it's like an echo of kind of what you heard before, like those screams of pain. They were magnified by the organ creation bell thing, but just being around this individual, just being next to him, it's like he is a nexus of these souls. You watched him like eat them, swallow them like food before, right? And he's just commanding them, manipulating them in the space, and just the ambient psychic agony that seems to surround this individual just bleeds into you, and being next to him is just hideous. So you're going to take damage, psychic damage, just for standing within 10 feet of him at the start of your turn.
Interesting.
Aura of agony. So here we go. So you are going to take 7 psychic damage just for starting your turn here.
Okay.
And you will take that every turn. You start within 10 feet. So Marana will take it
Yeah.
too if he's still here. You know what? And then actually, I can take a legendary action now in this moment before you take your turn. So I'm going to do that. What's your passive perception, Tony? This is for hearing, so you would get to add +5 to whatever your score is listed there.
Oh, +5.
Yeah, so with passive perception, if you would have advantage on a check, you add +5. Just like if you would have disadvantage, you add a flat -5.
Mm.
So what's your passive
then it's
sheet?
then it is well, it's 17, so +5 is 22.
Whoa. Okay, then you definitely hear. It's almost silent as it happens, but not silent enough for a 22. As you hear like a sound of a leap, a little froggy leap, and you get the whoosh of air, like he is moved. You can't see it; it's dark as hell. But he moved. Sage, Aoife would see the curator leaps to 40 feet in the air and lands like behind where you currently are, because Marana and Tony ran forward, so he goes like off to the edge of the room. So now
Marana hucked her bite in, so I think she's still where she's at.
No, I ran up to him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so right.
I used
my
I
brain's
did
on
a
slow.
double-handed. I was thinking about that, but yeah, I ran up to him and fucking pierced him.
Yes, so one of my legendary actions I can do for 1 point, curator leaps up to his speed without provoking opportunity attacks. I get to ignore difficult terrain and obstacles in my way. So 40 feet away.
And where did you say that?
Wait,
Aoife bounced?
wait.
Sorry.
With my Vanguard, and I get an opportunity attack when a creature leaves my reach, even if they don't provoke them.
Nice. Do you have to be able to see your target?
Oh, well, I fucking assume so.
And you did spend your reaction yet. You haven't taken your turn yet.
Oh, yeah.
So your reaction hasn't refreshed yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I think you can make it with Vanguard, even if you can't see them, but it would have been at disadvantage. But yeah, your reaction has been so. I'm sorry, Sage. So they landed. So the curator is now 40 feet away from you, Tony, and Marana, and I would say within 10 feet probably of Aoife now.
Okay.
Because he leaped basically to your left, just to jump to your left, because you kind of went diagonal away. So you're standing between two pillars, and he's like 10 feet away on the left on the outside edge.
I can't see shit, guys.
No, you can't. It's your turn, by the way.
Yeah, and I say that. Someone help me out.
It's your turn. I don't know what you want me to do.
Well, if anyone knows, can see, and can tell me where he is, at least.
Aoife calls out, he's over here by me.
Grab him.
Your hearing is good. You can tell Aoife. You remember sort of where Aoife was, but I mean, this room was really shadowy, and it's you're gonna be guessing. No matter
Remember,
what you do.
we have an extra action to use an object. So, do you have?
You could light a torch if you wanted.
That's what I'm thinking. I've got one of those, or I've got a candle.
Yeah, but she'd have to put away her shield, which would reduce her AC. Because you got sword and shield.
Well, we have
fighter problems.
We have our little increase. I haven't taken my shield out yet anyway.
Oh.
But I have that +2 from the thing from our haste, so I'm not too worried about that.
Well,
But
I want to see him.
I will then light a torch.
Okay.
Because that's all I really can do.
You can do that as your haste action if you want. So a torch will give you 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light beyond that. So he is just on the edge. You can just see him on the edge of
Dim light I can see fine. I don't have dark vision, but dim light I can see fine.
Because orc shit. So you can see him. He's 40 feet away from you. You can see him now
Great.
with your torch.
Then I will also run up to where he is.
You can only run 30
And-
feet, right? Oh no,
No, I
you're
can
double
do 60 with
shit.
my
God,
haste.
the haste potion
Yes,
is
I'm so hasty
good.
right now.
Rude.
It's beautiful.
extremely
All
rude.
right, speedy potion,
Everybody
baby.
thanks Sage for paying attention to the group thing and buying stuff for you.
Clicking.
Saving your asses right now.
Sage is always saving my ass. I think they know how grateful I am every time.
Yeah.
It's always worth repeating.
Okay, and we get... So the disadvantage is removed because I can see him now. Yep. But I also have advantage from Marana's thing.
Now you just have advantage.
Hell yeah. Well, I rolled an 18, which crits on my Radiant Sword.
Yes.
Right. No, yeah, this is...
What did I say? This VM dice, baby. This VM dice.
Yep.
That's also what I'm rolling. They're feeling extra magical.
Stop it.
They got the juice.
No.
They're on our side tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, that is...
Jesus.
Christ. Okay. I wasn't going to do the really mean stuff, but I think I need to do the really mean stuff.
What do you mean? What do you fucking mean?
Shut up and take 11 slashing damage. And then take another.
That intro was mean enough. That was horrifying.
That was just with my words. I can hurt
We,
you
the
with my
people,
mechanics
took our
now.
psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're...
Take
I just hurt my
14.
players with my words. 14?
take 14 radiant damage.
Ugh. All right.
And then I'll take my multi-attack, extra attack, please.
Becky.
Did you want to spend your reaction to do your deadly flourish too?
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Sorry.
All right, that's a dirty
Laugh at
20.
me. All right. Dirty
That's a
20.
dirty 20 to
Yeah,
hit.
whatever. It's fine.
Whatever. That's
care.
gonna be only 7 slashing.
Okay.
And then 6 radiant.
Okay.
And now we'll take our extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, ooh, damn, just shy. But we got 27 to hit.
Okay.
It's wild that you can get 27 to hit and not crit. That's just crazy.
Math.
Ooh, but that's okay. We got 16 slashing.
Okay, with your 18 to 20 odds, you don't need to complain.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
You
I'm
don't
doing
need to
okay.
complain.
I'm doing all right. You're doing all
Doing
right.
great. You're doing great, kid.
Plus another 3 radiant.
Okay.
And then, you know what I'm going to do?
Oh no, you can action surge.
We're going to action surge.
All right.
Oh!
Damn, Tony is a murder machine tonight. I love that.
Ooh. I rolled a 7 on the die plus my 10, that's 17, but I'm going to spend a luck point
There you go.
and break that up to an 18 so that we hit.
All right.
Right?
All right.
I think
yeah.
that's what I got to do.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's how you use that.
Good call.
That's how you use that.
Yeah. And when I do that, though, when I use a luck point, I don't gain that luck point because of that failed attack.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Great.
Correct. If you're spending it to overcome it, you don't fail, right? So you don't get it.
You don't fail. All right, so that's 15 slashing
The
with
murder machine.
5 radiant.
Ugh. Okay.
And then with our final extra attack. And I still have 2 luck points left, so let's hit it, baby. That is 26 to hit.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
So that's-
It's a thing of beauty.
No, it's
This is gorgeous.
no.
So
it
that's
is.
going to be
Yeah,
another...
I'm so proud of you as a person, as a game master.
I'm having a great time.
This is
Thank
what
you.
happens when you make vile villains. This is what happens. Like, it's emotional.
Rallies the party.
Really does.
So,
I can't wait. for my
14
turn.
slashing. And 4 radiant.
All right. Oh lord, lordy. I don't even. I think you did more damage that round than the first round.
Love to hear it. Love to hear
Like 6 attacks will do it for sure.
Yeah. You dealt over 100 damage to me in the last.
We stand Tony in this house.
it. Oof. It's a little hot in here.
Wow. Yeah, I guess so.
I feel good.
Are you done, madam? Are you?
Am I
finished?
done? Well, let's.
You've used your reaction.
We're guarding.
You've used
We're
your
guarding.
extra- Yeah, you have a bonus action. Guard. Why not?
We're guarding.
All right.
We're guarding.
There is no.
And I'm
one-
within 5 feet of you now too, Aoife, right?
Nope. You're 10 feet away from me.
I'm a little bit away. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's okay, but it benefits you at the very least.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Oh God, that was. Yeah, you're gonna be targeted. This is my turn. My turn. Finally.
That's what soldiers are for. Come and get me.
Y'all. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure I'm. First things first. As you stand in front of the curator, and now this is quite a sickening feeling, running in and standing next to this person, just the ambient horror that surrounds them. And once again, you've run back into that radius and kind of exposed yourself to that. So you feel it again, the sickening twist. And as he reaches up like one of those little froggy pollywog hands, right? And like, there's something in you, like you feel your chest like stand at attention, right? And then he twists. And something in you feels like your soul is like being put through like a lemon like zester, right? As this happens. And he stares at you and you feel your soul being ripped from your body. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh my.
I suggest you roll very well.
That's 22?
All right.
21.
That's good for you. That is very good for you.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Let me see. 1, 2. Luckily, yeah, the fail is so bad that there's not even a saber suck. Okay. All right. So you avoid that, but you feel, rattled. Like whatever he was trying to do, this man was trying to rip your soul out, and you don't know what would have happened to it, but you have a very dark and bad feeling it would have gone somewhere maybe that you could not return from. Okay, but that was just my recharge ability. No worries. I'm going to take my full action now. So, all right, but that is a 5/6 recharge. So we'll see if that recharges each turn. No, here we go. I get to do my multi-attack. So we're going to start things off with, we're going to start with a soul cage attack. So he's like, you see like that little frog frustration as that doesn't work. And then he like spins his hands again, like in a different weird, like ninja gesture. And you feel your soul like, woo, like a lash as like once again, it's like, Ugh! So I'm going to try and hit you with my soul cage attack. So here we go.
What's Tony's AC again?
Put your soul in a box.
My shield is now out, and I have that thing, so it's currently at 21.
Okay.
Right, 27 to hit you, my dear. So, bludgeoning damage and then psychic damage. So this is like... He's like weaponizing the soul inside your body and like forcing it to like vibrate at such like a hugely alarming rate. It's like actually tearing at your insides, and that's what the bludgeoning damage is. And then the psychic damage is realizing what he's doing to you and the impossibility of it, and like just feeling fucking terrified by it. So just to reinforce where all that's coming from. So right off the bat, for the bludgeoning damage... this all counts as magical damage too. I don't think it matters for you, but all right, yeah. So that's going to be 18 bludgeoning damage, and then 7 psychic damage, and then I'm going to do a second soul cage attack. Oh, threw my dice. It's okay. Yeah, 28 to hit on this one.
Aoife will do a reaction to use her, since she has her cutting words active, minus 1d10 from that to hopefully make it miss.
So yeah, 27 would, let's see.
So it's only a -4, so it'll still hit.
Yeah, it'll still hit. Okay.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah, okay, 17 bludgeoning damage. That was a 6. Okay, 17 bludgeoning damage. Let me roll the psychic damage. Plus 6 psychic damage. And I'm going to finish it off with a third attack, my bite. So what you see happen here, so like, because frogs have really big mouths, like bullfrogs sort of thing, you hear a crack, crack, crack as the bone corset that is keeping like the front of this individual's face sort of up from becoming, inhuman. It breaks as this jaw distends and becomes like this vacuous portal that could very easily swallow, your head to like your waist. And as it distends, a bite attack is coming at you.
Can they
just swallow your body?
Since I didn't remind you at the first attack, can they have disadvantage on this because of my guard?
Yes. Yeah. We'll do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, so a 12 or a 10 on the die. Will a 21 hit you?
It's exactly what will hit.
Sorry. So even with disadvantage, I hit you. So with my bite attack, here we go. This is my retribution. Dowdy. All right, so 19 piercing damage. This little froggy teeth close around you and chomp on you. And as the saliva is like hitting your body and you're being, up in this dude's mouth, it's a horrible place to be. You're taking 8 poison damage as just the acrid devil saliva is just eating through every part of you. Yeah, so that is my multi-attack. So that's my action. Enjoy. How are you doing?
Oh, not great.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
I don't fucking think you do just yet, actually.
Ooh, challenge. Yeah, bitch. All right, so that was the curator's maiden turn, which brings us to Aoife.
Don't forget you got advantage on your first attack.
Indeed. Not great for her since she does no attacking, pretty much, but she will first use her bonus action to give Tony a bardic inspiration die since she is in the thick of it, toe-to-toe with the curator, which will keep her bardic performance going.
Yep.
And then she is going to pull out a key from her pocket and swing it around her finger and put it between her lips and make this locking gesture as she casts Lockjaw on the curator.
Oh, how do that? How do that spell?
So he will have to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or have his jaw locked in place.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would.
Okay, 11
fucking
or
same.
15 on the die. I do have advantage because I have magic resistance as an archdevil. Okay, I'm sorry, what kind of save was it?
Constitution.
An 18.
All right, so she is going to use her reaction to minus a D10, which is going to be -2.
So 16, which is enough, probably, right? Just enough?
Which is enough.
All right.
And she says, I think we've heard quite enough from you. And his jaw is locked in place. He has disadvantage on any charisma ability checks that require him to speak. When he's casting a spell that requires a verbal component, he has to make a con save or the spell fails. But yeah, so he cannot open his mouth.
How long does that last?
Hell yeah.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Ooh, concentration, you say. All right. Whew. Whew. Good shit.
And that's my turn.
Take a look. That was a really clever fucking thing to do after. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
I love your little quips.
Getting
after
tired of
you.
your clever little bullshit.
I love it. I love it.
I hate it.
Now read his ass so he can't talk back.
Well, what's interesting is he hasn't said a single word this entire time.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Neither really have we. Other than, actually, I talk to you guys.
You'll
but-
talk. You'll talk to each other. You'll talk all the fucking time. No, he's
We haven't really said any words. My
I
soul
did.
howled, Adam.
You're like, I can't see anything.
And where are you?
You had to light the torch. All right, cool. Yeah.
I always forget that lighting a torch is just a possibility.
Right?
Oh, it's dark.
I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad
Yeah,
you did.
now everybody can fucking see. Otherwise, Sage couldn't have done any. Aoife couldn't have done any of that if you don't like. Oh no, wait, goggles, night vision. Aoife can do anything.
I
Wait,
couldn't do anything.
Is he under concentration for that? Like, when
No,
does that? When does
Eva-
the darkness drop?
Oh no,
At
that's
the
just his
next layer.
because
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
he controls all
layer
the
thing.
lights.
I got
Like,
it.
took away the light.
Yeah, so all the
Yeah.
lights were coming from all the hundreds of souls that he's made into lighting fixtures in this room. So your lighting was coming from them before, and he just told them to fucking shut up, and they did. And
I want to
that's all
sever his fucking communication with those souls. They deserve better. Ooh, maybe
Yeah,
I can.
All right. Is that it for you, Aoife?
That is.
Okay. So, before we end the round, I'm going to take my second legendary action. Yeah. Okay, I'll be low. I'll be low mean. I'll be really mean. You've done a lot of damage.
Are these souls under magical effect?
Probably not. What are you asking for specifically?
I'm not actually thinking about doing this, but just so I understand, like if I wanted to dispel magic on the pillars.
It's probably beyond your punch power. It's not so
Yeah.
much a spell as it is like he's had a lot of time with these souls, and put them in a really shit.
Like
this
it's
was
not
like
the pillars.
yeah.
There's not like a magic cage around the souls. He's
I will
ultimately
say
got.
you can damage the pillars if you wish, and good things might happen for you. But you can.
Ooh, good to know. Good to know.
I have multiple HPs on my sheet. Pillars are on there.
I think the idea of like not wanting to damage the pillars is like not wanting to hurt the souls inside, you know?
You really cannot hurt them any more than they are currently being hurt by the curator. I will say you that.
I mean, okay.
Nothing you do
I
to them
don't
is
want
as
to
bad as the
participate.
agony of existence that they're currently enduring.
Okay, fair enough. I still feel fucking complicated about that.
You should. It's horrible. It is horrible. All right. So what I'm going to do, I am going to legendary action, use it, and I'm going to attack Aoife with a soul cage attack. So as he is like, locked up in that froggy face, now as he turns to you like, wow, real fucking problem, looks straight at you. And you feel, as he like does the twisting, it's very like Sith-like, the whole like, yeah, like the force, like, like when they just like break people's brains and they're turns it to you, and you feel that horrible, horrible, horrible sensation that Tony has experienced of your soul being ripped from your body as he goes ahead and does this shit. So let's roll to hit you. I don't have a disadvantage on this, I don't think.
Is it his first time attacking Sage?
I'm not. Aoife's not near you,
Not
so
within 5 feet of you.
No, I know, but didn't Brittany give him something that gives him disadvantage on their
it's,
first attack?
just advantage on the first attack against him.
oh yeah.
And he can't heal.
Can't heal, he can't do a bunch of those shit.
But hold on, I think. Oh, well, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, 20 to hit you, Aoife.
That will hit.
Yeah. All right, let's deal some damage, kids. So 23, bludgeoning damage plus 7 psychic damage. So 30 damage total. I need you to make me a Constitution DC 15 check, please.
That is a 21, so she maintains concentration.
All right, just takes 30 damage.
Heard.
All right, and all bludgeoning, piercing, whatever this guy deals is magical for the purposes of overcoming your fey-ness.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What is he hit with? Is it just like the psychic blow, and then it was the soul rattling inside feeling?
So it's literally what he's doing is he seems to have some kind of, it's like a psionic, it's like a Sith power. It's basically like just taking your life force and like ripping it. He's holding no weapons at all. So it's a ranged spell attack. Melee. or ranged
Yeah, so
spell attack.
she like thrashes around as she's like fighting off this feeling that's welling up inside her.
Yeah, you're starting to understand a little bit more of how the Soul Museum situation works. If he can get a living creature in front of him, I mean, you're here doing this real quick, but with enough time, you have no doubt that this man, this person, this thing could rip the soul out of any being. Put it in a lantern, or put it in a pillar, or, whatever.
In an instrument.
Put a domatia in a crystal. It's cool. In an instrument. Meh. All right. Yeah, that sucks. So that was just a legendary action, but that brings us to the end. To the end of turn 2, round 2. Da 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 da. All right. So Marana, we have you going, and then it'll be my lair action, and then we'll got Tony, unless I take a legendary action. What's up, Marana?
How close are all of us to this motherfucker? Are we all within five? We're all like up on him.
Nope. So right now, Marana, you are 40 feet away from him. Aoife is 10 feet away, and Tony is up in his face right now.
Okay, so I can't cast fucking Flame Strike because that's how I'm feeling. Not gonna do that.
I mean, you could run up to him.
Well, it's a radius, right? Like if I don't want a friendly fire.
You could angle the center of the point, so it's not. You could do it to hit him.
It's a column.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you can catch him with just like the edge of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm gonna cast instead, and then fucking run up and fucking sink my Bident into a stupid wet flesh.
Cast? Huh?
I'm gonna cast Blight.
Ooh. Okay.
Fucking
you gotta touch me. I think.
Blight. It just says target must make a con save.
What's the range? Is it 30?
All
right.
Is it?
You can do that. You just have to run 10 feet closer to me because otherwise you're in dim light. So just
no fucking problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Problem. So you just run off the stage. You're like, no problem.
I just hop down. Well, I'm about to fucking. Actually, I want to theater the mind. I'm going to actually be mid-running because I do want to do another double-handed Bident attack on him with my speed potion. And while I'm running, theatrically, I'm casting Blight on his slimy ass.
Okay.
And so he has to make I don't know if that counts on my first attack. Maybe I should attack him with my Bident first and then cast Blight because I want to have advantage.
Because it's the first attack you make against him, so you casting a spell. The spell that you cast has him make a con save, so that is not an attack. So when you take your hasted action to attack, you'll have advantage still.
So basically,
so Blight is just like a thing that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a spell you cast.
It's just a thing. Yeah. It's not like, it doesn't constitute.
So anything that forces an attack roll, whether it's a spell attack roll or weapon attack, is an attack roll that's eligible for your curse. But Blight, anything that forces a save, not an attack.
Tight. So Blight, as I'm running.
Mm-hmm. All right, give me that.
He's got a con 16.
All right. I do have advantage on this.
That motherfucker's advantage on con? I thought he would have advantage.
He's magic resistance. So advantage on all spell saves.
Ew.
Yeah. Because he's an archdevil. He a man made of magic. So. All right. So 21 on my con save.
Well, that makes, but still on a failed save.
So
it's half as much damage on a successful one.
Yeah, so roll the damage. It's like 5d8, I think, right?
8d8, girl.
So roll 8d8, and give me that number, and then have it, and he's gonna take that still.
Well, and then he has it'll be the same amount because he's got vulnerable.
Oh,
yes, he's vulnerable to necrotic damage.
Yeah,
that's
so
right. Thank you.
Just roll it and give it to me straight, and that's how much he's taken. Nice.
Oh my god! Where's my d8s?
Good. We built a lot of secret synergy into your character.
Yeah,
it's all becoming apparent. It's all working right now.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of shit in the bed. Let me just do two twice. All right. So we've got 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 7.
So that's 19, and then roll
Double
that again.
it. Well,
no, you have to roll.
Can I just?
Because it's 8d8.
Yeah, 8d8.
Okay. So what was that number?
19.
19 damage. Okay. Here we go again. 3 plus 5. 2 plus 4.
Okay, so 19 plus
33.
14. Yeah, 40, 33. Whoa, nice. Okay.
So that's blight.
Yeah.
Damn, that was on. That was on a failed.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna fucking
Vulnerable
sink
is
my.
good. Making us vulnerable is good. You always want to be using that channel divinity. Always.
Oh my god, I now see the way.
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe.
This is the way.
So now it's time to sink my Biden. I'm gonna do
Not
another
looking
double.
cute, guys. He's not.
I don't.
He's not. Looking
He wasn't. Nothing
He
about
never
him.
did. Let's be honest.
like frogs. I
Body
fucking
shame
like
my
frogs.
He's very cute.
But the moment that you start
Just because he's a
not-
despicable
practice
evil
any-
being.
anything non-consensual is disgusting.
Oh no,
that's
it's
simplest.
horrible. It's horrible. Uncontestably
simplest
evil in every
Yeah.
fucking sense. Yeah. As are all archdevils, even Poenya at the end of the day. They seem very reasonable in context, but the minute you take them out of context, whoa.
Yeah.
Wait till you
Yeah.
visit Poenya's lair.
I don't. Oh my god. Just like
I imagine
a
it's
Daedric
not great.
prince.
Oh no. It's me. It's so
Lot
much
of
a
blood.
content
It's for
warning me
revenge.
that it's like I couldn't even. And I wrote her and I made her. So I don't know.
All right.
Oh, ooh.
I'm gonna roll my
Retribution,
Biden.
punishment, revenge.
This technically means I have advantage because I'm making my first attack roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the first roll was 11, and the second roll is 5. So we got 11 plus 10.
Yeah, 21 will hit.
Tight. And then I have to do 1d8 plus 6. So where's my d8? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I literally just had the damn thing. I just had a bunch of them. Where the fuck did they go?
Okay, I already
I'm
threw
sorry.
20 across the room. That's
I have to put things back whenever I use them. Otherwise, that's where they get lost. Okay, so I've got 1d8 plus 6. That's a 4 plus 6, 10.
Okay.
Plus magic, might. What is that? Manifest might.
It's usually 4, but because he's vulnerable, it'll be bumped up to 8.
But okay, so that's 18. I think I should stick with necrotic damage because he's vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
Sick. So there we
That's
go.
what the double was, the 4 to 8. So we already counted
Yes,
it.
yes,
Nice.
yes.
18 is a great hit. for a
Biden
cleric
hit.
on a melee weapon.
Is it weird? Is it possible, like when I sink in this case, when I attack him with my Biden, can I keep it in him?
No, it's sort of like the blows exchange.
Like
It's
a
not
stab.
Like yeah, you're not like driving it home so much. Because imagine he's also dodging and like, in time. So it's like you stab.
Well, he didn't dodge that attack.
Right. But
So if
like, in the moment of combat, right? Like you can't every swing of your sword imagine in a gladiatorial combat. Because in real time, it's happening as fast as you would see it in the movies, right? Like
Right.
there's
but
a reason
I
why
wanna-
not every single attack is shoving a sword through a guy's back, right? It's only
I
the
want to
killing
revisit
blow.
this because I'm using a fucking fork.
Yeah.
I'm
know,
using a magical fork.
He's
a
also
big
a-
fork.
an eternal, everlasting demon archdevil who's killed literally millions. So like
Which
we're
is why I
want to
pin him to the fucking ground.
It's
I mean, like the
mechanics.
whole
yeah, dude.
the whole thing with grappling
Say
and
less.
restraining
No.
is
Sorry,
whole thing.
There's no good answer for you. It's the way it is.
I do want to revisit this later because I would love to have a moment where I fucking pin somebody with it.
Yeah, that's what a killing blow is. Get there, queen, and we'll do
Anyway.
it. Not quite though. But man, you guys are hurting me a lot. Ouchies. I won't tell you. It was funny. Whatever. I'll type it in chat later when this is airing. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, God, are you done?
I think so. Is
right.
it that doesn't have lasting? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. Lair action. The curator commands
Enough of
the
those. Why does he have
captured-
so many extra side actions?
Because he needs them to fight you, queens. You're ridiculous.
Ugh.
I never
one, it's
understood
his
layer actions
his
either.
Layer action, so it only happens once on initiative 20 every turn. And then he's got his legendary actions. He has 3 points worth of legendary actions. Most points actions cost 1 or 2 points, so he can do like 2. But yeah, so here we go. Lair action. The curator commands the captured souls to scream. So this is reminiscent of that first horrible, horrible, horrible moment where he's playing the organ, right? Like, he just strikes a note of pure anguish that just overwhelms your ears. But at this point, it's fully intended to hurt you. Hurt you all. All of you need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20 for a total of 21.
Nice. You're only taking
25.
half damage.
What is that? 5 plus 9?
14.
I rolled a 14.
You can spend your bardic inspiration die if you'd like. You still have
Yes, I will.
I suggest you do.
Yes, I
You
will.
also have your Minotaur. You could squeeze and double your luck and reroll.
Ooh, plus
You've got
8.
options.
Plus 8. Bardic inspiration plus 8.
22. Yay.
Okay. So you all are just going to take 19 psychic damage. Half damage.
Woo.
You would have been...
19 is the half or half of 19?
19 is the half. It would have been very...
Okay.
you would have
So-
taken full damage and been paralyzed if you had failed this.
Ooh, that would have been
With-
so bad.
Horror.
How much damage again? I'm so
19.
sorry.
19. Guys.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
Guys.
Half damage.
It's time
Are you
for
okay?
a mask your wounds for sure.
Well, we'll see if
The
you get
kids
there.
are not okay.
You
Oh
could
no.
seem to be doing
Jeez,
all
I'm
right.
such a bad
Game's
cleric. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. The focus should be to give damage to him. Absolutely. I'm prepared to die, but I'm just letting you know.
I'm
It'd
good
be a
at
lot harder to
resurrection.
finish this.
I can help you if you reach 0 hit points. I am not good if you are like low. But if you hit 0, I can help you. I'm like a combat medic. I'm not a doctor. I'm a
I'll
combat
get you
medic.
there till we can get you to the hospital.
I'll keep
but-
you from dying.
Without the air vac, you fucked, lassie. All right. So from there. So that was just my lair action. I'm going to take my legendary action.
I gotta top off for this. What do you Jesus Christ.
I'm really trying to hold out for the next one for me to crack open a beer.
Sorry.
We're getting there. At the end of this round, I think we'll be break point. The ball's gonna drop. So here we go. Okay. So, God, it's such a mean spell. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put you in a force cage, kid. So, yeah.
Me?
So, So, you hear. I guess you don't hear anything. The curator doesn't speak. He can't in this moment. This is his soul's doing this. There is like a pulsing, like there's the scream, right, as it's like ringing in your ears. And I think all of you, even though you saved, like the psychic damage, right, you're like reeling from it. It's hard to see. It's like the worst migraine you've ever had. And as you're like kind of blinking, you know, and trying to keep your torch aloft and all your shit together, you open your eyes, Tony, and you see all of these souls have been like called down and like pulled out of the chandelier now. So that's, you know, part of this is darkness that's happened. The souls are here floating around you, creating bright light. And before you really understand what's happening, you see them structure and build themselves into this cage that's around you, like a human-sized, but that's it, kind of cage. You're being affected with one of the worst spells in this game. It is a spell called Force Cage. Here's what's up.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, let me make sure I'm looking
there's
at the
nothing
old
I
version.
can do
That's
about it.
not. Hang on, that's bad. 1, 2. All right. Force cage. This spell sucks. It's so good when you're a player, but all right. I'm gonna just read it. An immobile, invisible, cube-shaped prison composed of magical force springs into existence around you. Shape of a box. Yep, any creature completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Immediately, you don't get a save. Creatures only partially within the area. Nope, it's just targeting you specifically. A creature inside the cage can't leave it by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature can use that magic. On a failure, creature cannot exit the cage, waste the use of the spell. Cage also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel. The spell cannot be dispelled by dispel magic. It lasts for 1 hour. It is non-concentration.
For him, does he get to skip the verbal components?
He does, because it's his souls are doing it.
So there's nothing I can do either.
There's nothing you can do. In this moment, you are trapped. And as you hear a like a ribbit sound, except someone who can't open their mouth, as this happens.
At the corner of the mouth.
Yeah. And the froggy little eyes just staring at you through the bars of the cage. So here we go. I'm going to say it's made of bars, so you can like shoot through it or like, make your hand, right? But like, you can't, you're trapped in a 10-foot box, like surrounded by bars, like a old school, like circus monkey, essentially is what your situation is. As long as these souls persist and are empowered, this cage will remain. Aoife and Marana, give me a passive perception. Give me a little passive perception here as this happens. What is that? It's not a roll. Just tell me what that is.
19 for Aoife.
Okay. It should be on your sheet, Marana. Is it higher than 19?
14.
Okay. I'll say a 19 is enough. As this happens, because I think Aoife, you're like, how is he doing this without the verbal component? It's probably a curse to even Aoife too. It's like, fuck, motherfucker. You see a discernible, and it's quick, and you almost didn't catch it, but with a 19, you saw like the pillars around you. There was like this little like it's like a travel of electric like shutter that just like goes up the central rod as this happens, and some of the bells sort of move in there, and you see the souls like gravitating. It's like a jellyfish tank of souls surrounding these weird like trees of bells. You get a distinct feeling there might be a connection to some of the stored powers here and these pillars that are around the room.
Interesting. Okay, good to know.
All right. But with that, you're in a soul fucking cage, my friend. One of the worst spells ever. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the conditions in the chat. There you go. This is the relevant information.
This was just a legendary, right? Like it's not his action.
Yep, a legendary action to cast a spell. The good news is he can't use any other legendary actions this turn because it took all three of his.
Does that dissipate if he dies?
No, it's not concentration.
So once it comes out of him, it's just there.
Yeah, for 1 hour.
Yeah, so I think we'll probably have to destroy the pillars
Yes, this is a clue that I've just given you. There might be a way to end it beyond.
I'm seeking the source that it's rooted to. Got it.
You saw a bunch of souls come to him
Light
and
up.
form this cage. If there was a way to get these souls to perhaps free these souls, maybe things would change. But for now, you in a box. And with that, hi Tony, what are you gonna do? You're trapped in a box. And the curator's like,
Good question.
little froggy face. And so it'll be the curator up after that, and then Aoife. Then we're going to end the round in probably part
1. Okay. Yeah. I'll cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool.
Good. Push him away from you.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
All right. It's a or a dex save.
Con save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we
Spell
go.
save 15.
Okay, I do have advantage on that, so I get a lot. I definitely save.
Okay, so that just means that he's not pushed
Takes half damage.
and half damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
where are
what
my
was that damage?
eights?
I'll take half.
9
Okay.
thunder
Alright.
damage.
So he will take that damage and you see, it's bullfrog cheeks puff up. Frogs don't like electricity. Yep.
Did you push him outside of your reach?
No.
Nope, he wasn't pushed.
Because he saved. But then I'll also, with my extra attack, that was just to, it was like a little, I can still do stuff in the cage.
Yeah,
Don't forget, you still have advantage on you. You still have advantage on your first attack roll.
Okay. Well, then with my longbow, I will try to shoot. Can I do a pinning shot?
I'm gonna give you disadvantage on this because he's so close to you with your longbow. Ranged weapon attacks are made at disadvantage if your enemy is within 5 feet.
Would a longbow be effective on those pillars? I feel like it wouldn't.
You might be able to. I mean, they're like glass pillars. I will
Well,
say the longbow is probably more effective against the pillars than it is against the curator.
uh-huh.
I think it's worth it to
didn't-
shoot him. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say you shared that information with me, Sage, that you're like, I think those pillars are powering this.
Yeah, exactly. Aoife shouts out, we've got to break them.
Yeah. All right, then I'll fire at those pillars.
All right. So the way the pillars are going to work, I have 4 of them. They are labeled north, west, east, and south. I know in the configuration of the map, it will probably be north is actually, the top left one, whatever. For now, we're going to say your cage, Nassim, Tony's cage is between the north and the west pillar. So y'all tell me. Whenever you attack a pillar, you tell me if you're doing northwest, east, or south.
Well, here, 1 second. I rolled a 19 on the die.
There you go.
So
It's a critical.
that means with my ranged weapon attack, I can attack up to 3 creatures, but
These are not creatures. These are objects.
But you can still hit the curator, though, with one of
could.
them.
You can
whatever
just
is
get
within 15 feet of the target. So if there's a pillar within 15 feet of
the curator. Yeah.
the curator, and I don't think the pillars themselves are within 15 feet of each other, right?
No. No, I think you could hit you could hit either the north or west pillar and then also get a free shot on the curator is the best option you could do.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with the north one.
Okay. All right. So here's how the pillars work. The pillars, they're big ass glass pillars. I'm not gonna fucking waste your time and make you roll attack rolls against them.
Okay.
But the pillars are very strong and they have damage reduction. So essentially, you're going to roll your damage, but the pillars have a certain amount of damage they ignore. And then anything beyond that cap is the actual damage they're going to take.
Okay.
Because they thick ass glass.
What's the damage reduction line?
Yet. We'll have to figure
15.
out damage. 15 damage?
Yeah.
That looks about a third as effective as you would think it would be.
Ooh, this is tempered glass, girl.
It is his thick ass. This is devil glass. This is
This is what they use at the-
fires of hell. They love
top
glass
floors of
blowing down here.
skyscrapers.
What else are you gonna do with
Yeah,
all
they-
this magma?
They fucking would.
All right. Well, then I guess our next shot is at the curator.
Go for it. Non-magical weapon. We need to get you a +1 bow, girl. Put it on your shopping list, Sage. So you're the one who shops
Yeah.
for everyone.
11 damage.
11 Wait, no, to hit first.
No. Oh.
You have to
Oops.
roll to hit still. You have to make
Well,
an attack.
it's okay.
You can make an attack roll against creatures within 15 feet of your target. Is the Benny?
Does it still disadvantage on that though because he's there right in front of me?
Yes.
But it's the first one of the turn, so it's neutral.
Yeah, you would have advantage, so you wouldn't be rolling with disadvantage. Because of Marana's curse, you get advantage on the first attack roll you make against him on your turn, which this is the first one. You would have disadvantage for him being close, so it'd be just a straight roll.
I rolled twice, and I want to use the second
No,
one.
cancel it. Just re-roll one right now. Cancel it.
Third roll's the charm.
Yeah.
19.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Doesn't matter. This is the attack anyway, so
that's fine. Well, your damage, I'll have it. Okay.
ooh, that's nice. That's 14, 15, 16 damage.
Okay. All right. 8 damage. That's not bad. It's a solid free hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else
She
for
sticks
you?
her tongue out at him.
Stuck in a box, little Tony. I think
Go,
that's
you stupid cage. I'll also nature's gift myself. To get a little bit of healing.
all right.
Choose
Cool.
number
My
of rolls.
turn.
D4s. Okay.
Stuck in a box. I'm gonna move 40 feet into the darkness. Yeah. Yes. Brittany? Your hands raised?
Oh, that was a like a.
Okay, I was like,
Sorry,
yes,
I think that was a version of a stem. I'm sorry.
no worries. All right, I moved 40 feet into the darkness. So now your torch is stuck in a cage, so it dark. So Marana, you can no longer see him. Aoife, you can see him. He just goes to the fucking corner with his basic movement, which is still more than enough to go ahead.
Hold on. Does he? He doesn't. I have the thing with attack opportunity attack.
You're not within 5
If
feet
he-
of him.
I hit him directly with my.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did a double-handed bite-in attack. So
Oh, also, I'm sorry, Tony. You needed to take damage from being within 5 feet of him. And then it's a good reminder. I'm going to make you take that damage too, Marana. But, so Tony, take
sorry.
8 psychic damage, by the way.
Well, that
on
just
top
cancels
of?
out what I gained from
Yeah.
my nature's gift.
Yeah,
so.
that would have been at the start of your
That's great.
last turn.
all right. So additionally, -8.
No, not you yet, Marana.
Oh.
That was just
Oh,
that
excuse
you
me.
just reminded me that I needed to hurt Tony more because you're in my face and Tony was in my face. So, okay, yeah. You go ahead and try and take a attack of opportunity if you want to spend your reaction right now, Marana.
Real quick, I did hear that you. Are you sure I'm not getting damage as well?
Nope, it's only at the start of your turn.
that
you
was
take
me.
Damage.
Okay.
If you start
yeah.
your turn within 10 feet of him, you take damage. You have not started.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I did rush him. Yeah, he just what is it? The opportunity attack. How does that work?
So
I'm gonna
you just
swipe
get
at him.
Attack. Yep, you're using your reaction, so you won't be able to do any other reaction things.
Oh, that's fine. To fucking, yeah, I'm gonna try to stab him
Try and
again.
hit him
I
with your
think,
Biden. So go ahead and make
All right,
that,
all right.
that attack roll.
and does this is advantage?
Nope,
in
it's
this?
not on your turn.
Okay.
You get advantage on the first attack roll on your turn.
That's what I thought. It would be 12.
12. I'm not gonna hit. So
Nah.
Froggy leaps.
Little ribbit.
Oni demon anime leaps into the corner of the into the darkness, and you can no longer see him, Marana. Sage, you can just Aoife can make him out in the corner.
Barely.
He also goes beyond Tony's vision at this point. Stuck in a box.
Vision.
All right.
Oh, actually, the 4C Doom, it's each turn, so your attacks of opportunity would have. So good to know for future.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Because 4C Doom says you get the first attack roll you make each turn,
Oh,
so
well,
that counts on.
That wouldn't have counted because Marana went first on her turn. So, but yeah, that is good to know. So,
Well, each creature that is
yeah, you
an
already
ally,
attacked
right?
him on this turn.
Oh, okay. I see now what I got it. Got it. This was just a reaction.
So you would get it for your
normally apply.
reaction for attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. So from there we go to fuck. That was just my movement. You're right. On my turn.
what?
Right. So let's do some. Yeah. All right. So soul cages. Let's reroll to see if I get my horrible thing back. I do not. Lucky duckies.
Phew.
Whew. Yeah. No. Really. Really though. So. Who do I want to hurt? Trapped in a box, so you're not like really my problem anymore. Probably the person who's got my locked jaw. Yeah, all right. All these soul cages are going to come to you, Aoife. We do not like it. We don't like this.
Boo.
Okay, only a 19 on that first roll.
She will spend her reaction to cast Shield to make her AC 22
All right.
for the rest until her next turn.
Nice. So you managed to avoid that first soul cage. The 26, though. On that
Damn.
second one. Yeah. He rolled real low that first time. It was good. It was good, though. Still blocking. All right. That'll be 19 bludgeoning damage. Magic.
Aoife
bludgeoning.
falls unconscious.
Okay. You're going to take 8 additional
fuck.
damage, so you're 2 away from death.
Is it happening all at once or is it separate
Happening all
things?
at once.
Okay, so then she just goes unconscious.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, because it'll be attacking later. Yep. Eva's unconscious. All right.
Problem solving.
So that was my second soul cage attack.
And now his jaw is free.
Now his jaw is free. Yes. How mean.
As Aoife, she is rattling and thrashing around and suddenly she just drops to the ground.
I'm gonna ask.
Ifa! You're gonna pay for that, you fucking bastard.
Oh man, I had such a good idea for your turn to get you out of the cage too.
I'm gonna use my third attack to attack Aoife. And try and kill you. I got a natural 20 on this, so that's 2 failed death saves.
Yeah, it sure fucking is. Holy shit.
And so I use my tongue attack now that's free. It lashes out like across the field a ridiculously long length, and you just see Aoife's like collapsed body. Tony and Marana, you see Aoife like alien style getting just pulled all of a sudden into the darkness. As this tongue lashes and it pulls you across the arena.
Horrifying.
So just your friend drug into the darkness like some fucking horror movie nonsense. Yeah, okay. So regardless
Yeah, I
of
was
the
waiting
damage,
for
that's just
that.
failed 2 death saves. So
Disgusting.
not even going to deal with the damage. But yeah, Aoife, you are 1 save away from complete and total death in the darkness. Your party is nowhere to be found. Your fighter is trapped in a cage. Things are looking grim. And to make things worse, there's a moment that happens. Like, you know, as Tony and Marana, you're looking across the field like, oh, God. One of the pillars, let's call it the southern pillar, you see it begins to shatter all of a sudden of its own volition. Like, you're like, I didn't do that, whatever. As it, like, falls and crumbles to pieces, and a bunch of these souls, like, are freed from it, as you see just, like, the weird bell contraption kind of spinning in midair. And they all fly into the darkness towards where you saw the curator disappear. And you hear, sound. He's sacrificed one of his own pillars. Yes, and that sense of dread as that sound the curator made before he somehow healed. And despite all odds, despite your curse, you're like, how is he doing this? And Aoife is gone, and you're locked and trapped. And that's where we're going to end part 1 of episode 75. Ooh.
Things are looking grim for our heroes.
Things are looking. Can they pull it out next?
I feel trapped.
I'm so upset that Lucy hopped into my lap to be like, to fucking do emotional support.
We've got more trauma.
Are you okay?
For you next week on Maidens. But we're gonna say some quick outros and goodbyes. Because in real life, we're about to record part 2, but you won't hear it for 2 weeks. So, as always, we just like to take some time at the end of our episodes to go ahead and say a huge, huge thank you to our Patreon donors. You guys keep the lights on. This is a dark time in the world for 1,000 different reasons. And the fact that you show up and continue to donate and facilitate this creative endeavor, because we make no money. We, just do this with all of our free time. And you guys are great. You're the actual heroes of the world. And thank you. So let's go around and say thank you to our Patreon donors. So starting off, thank you so much, Muffin. That's the one on Drury Lane.
Thank you so much, Nessa McKinnon.
Tony. I hope we're together again next week. Thank you.
And thank you so much to Chris.
Yay! And thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you. Can't wait to LARP with you, buddy, in just a few weeks.
Thank you so much, Fable.
In our Farah's drinking mates tier, thank you, Destiny.
And thank you to our wonderful mod, Markali.
Thank you so much, Madam Rim.
And as always, thank you, Steven.
Y'all are great. We gotta roll along and say this. So let's do those outros real quick. I have been your dungeon master, Celeste Conowitch.
I'm your fully dissociated fucking becoming battle focused. I don't like to say that. Eldrin cleric, Morana, played by Brittany Quintero.
And I was once your shining fighter, now trapped in a fucking soul cage. Tony Silvertail.
And I'm Sage Stafford, and I have been Aoife Flannery, your beaten down but not quite dead yet bard.
Yet.
Getting better.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you in just a little while, hopefully. Until then, everybody.
Venture away!
Y'all. See you in part 2. Bye-bye.
Ooby dooby.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.